Join me as I dive into the biggest intermittent fasting mistakes and see if I can avoid them all while sharing my journey. Intermittent fasting has been gaining popularity over the years, and for good reason. It has the potential to completely transform your health and body. By restricting your eating window, you can experience a range of benefits, from weight loss to improved mental clarity. However, despite its many benefits, many people find that their intermittent fasting journey is hindered by common mistakes that can be easily avoided. When people first start intermittent fasting, they often face a lot of confusion about how to get started. One of the primary challenges is figuring out what to eat during your eating window. You see, it's not just about eating whatever you want during this time. You need to focus on nutrient-dense foods that will keep you full and satisfied until your next meal. This can be especially difficult if you're used to grazing throughout the day or relying on processed snacks to get you through. Many people also struggle with determining their eating window and how to time it in a way that works with their schedule. For example, if you're someone who enjoys a big breakfast, you may find it difficult to switch to a later eating window. Figuring out what to consume during your fasting periods can also be a challenge. While it may seem straightforward, just drink water, right? It's not always that simple. Many people find themselves wondering if it's okay to have a cup of coffee or tea during their fasting window, or if they can still take their daily vitamins. These may seem like small questions, but they can make a big difference in your overall results. Additionally, some people may find it difficult to stay hydrated during their fasting periods, which can lead to headaches and other negative side effects. People often get caught up in the rules of intermittent fasting, and forget that it's supposed to be a flexible and sustainable way of eating. This can lead to feelings of frustration and burnout, especially if you're someone who likes to follow rules and see results quickly. It's essential to remember that intermittent fasting is a journey, and it's okay to make mistakes along the way. The key is to be patient, stay consistent, and listen to your body. If you find that a particular eating window or fasting schedule isn't working for you, don't be afraid to experiment and try something new. One of the top intermittent fasting mistakes is undereating during your eating window. This can be especially problematic if you're trying to lose weight, as it can lead to a slow metabolism and decreased energy levels. When you're not eating enough, your body goes into starvation mode, which can make it harder to lose weight in the long run. On the other hand, overeating during your eating window can also be detrimental, as it can lead to weight gain and decreased progress. It's essential to find a balance and focus on nutrient-dense foods that will keep you full and satisfied. Another common mistake is not staying hydrated during your fasting periods. This can lead to headaches, fatigue, and other negative side effects. Staying hydrated is essential for overall health, and it's especially important when you're fasting. Make sure to drink plenty of water during your fasting periods, and consider adding in some electrolyte-rich beverages to help replenish lost salts. Additionally, many people misinterpret the fasting rules, thinking that they need to be extremely restrictive in order to see results. However, this can lead to feelings of deprivation and frustration, which can ultimately derail your progress. Some people also make the mistake of not listening to their body and pushing themselves too hard. If you're feeling weak, dizzy, or experiencing other negative side effects, it may be a sign that you need to adjust your fasting schedule or eating window. Don't be afraid to take rest days or modify your plan as needed. It's better to prioritize your health and well-being than to risk burning out. Furthermore, many people underestimate the importance of mental preparation when it comes to intermittent fasting. It's essential to be in the right mindset and to have a clear understanding of your goals and motivations. The most significant mistake that can derail intermittent fasting efforts is having unrealistic expectations. Many people expect to see results overnight, or think that intermittent fasting is a magic solution that will fix all their health problems. However, the truth is that intermittent fasting is a journey, and it takes time, patience, and consistency to see results. It's essential to have realistic expectations and to focus on progress, not perfection. When you have unrealistic expectations, you set yourself up for disappointment and frustration, which can ultimately lead to burnout. Having unrealistic expectations can also lead to an unhealthy relationship with food and your body. When you're focused on achieving a certain result, you may find yourself becoming overly restrictive or obsessive, which can lead to disordered eating habits and a negative body image. It's essential to remember that intermittent fasting is supposed to be a positive and empowering experience, not a source of stress and anxiety. By having realistic expectations and focusing on overall health and well-being, you can avoid these common pitfalls and achieve lasting results. The impact of having unrealistic expectations can be significant, and it's essential to avoid this mistake at all costs. When you have a healthy and balanced relationship with food and your body, you're more likely to stick to your intermittent fasting plan and see long-term results. On the other hand, having unrealistic expectations can lead to a cycle of frustration and burnout, which can ultimately derail your progress. By being patient, staying consistent, and focusing on progress, not perfection, you can achieve your health and weight loss goals and maintain a positive and healthy relationship with food and your body. In addition to having unrealistic expectations, many people also make the mistake of not being consistent with their intermittent fasting plan. Consistency is key when it comes to seeing results, and it's essential to find a plan that works for you and stick to it. This may involve experimenting with different eating windows and fasting schedules, as well as finding healthy and balanced ways to nourish your body during your eating windows. By being consistent and patient, you can avoid common mistakes and achieve lasting results. The key intermittent fasting mistakes to avoid are undereating, not staying hydrated, misinterpreting the fasting rules, not listening to your body, and having unrealistic expectations. By being aware of these common pitfalls, you can set yourself up for success and achieve your health and weight loss goals. Remember to stay flexible, be patient, and focus on progress, not perfection, and always prioritize your overall health and well-being. Join me next time as I share my favorite tips for healthy eating habits, and don't forget to comment below with your own experiences or questions about intermittent fasting. I'd love to hear from you and help you on your own journey to better health and well-being.